Oh, good.
We're going chasing.
Hello there, and welcome to...
We're going chasing.
Hello, now, and welcome to...
We're going chasing.
Now, we have a lot on the agenda, lads, so we'll cut the chase and get straight down to the business.
Hello and welcome to the latest episode. Is your hair okay, Cillian?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's grand. It's super. Continue on.
The latest episode of We're Going Chasing. We're back with our Cheltenham Antepost selections. Cillian will give us a short run through of everything that we've picked so far, but I've won more than Cillian at the moment, and his team is probably looking a bit stronger than mine. But Cillian, do you want to just run down through them there very quickly?
Right, so you have a few injuries in your team. Florian Porter, 20-1 Brown Advisory,
Gone.
dead. Isn't in the race. 3-card Bragg, National Hunt Chase, 10-1. Not looking too hectic. Kargese, 14-1 Triumph Hurdle. She's half the price now, but Sergino looks hard to beat. And your last one was Predators Gold for the Bartlett at 20s. He is also not in that race. So
Yeah.
4 has quickly become 2.
Yeah, not good at all.
There, I'm looking a bit healthier. Gentlemansgame, 66-1 Gold Cup. Indo, the cross country, 10-1. And Brighter Days Ahead, 7-2 the Mayor's Novice. They've all
What are they all into now?
consider Gentlemansgame is 16s, 20s. Indo is, I suppose, he's 5-2, and Brighter Days Ahead is about 5-2 as well. I'd say they'll all win, to be honest.
Yeah,
So
you
I've a-
are going well.
I have a good chance there, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Cillian, Broderick. We had Craig from Rein It In and Paddy Aspel as well on recently, deputising. But everybody can relax now that I'm back. I'm sure they'll all be delighted. I saw there was one fella in the comments there, looking for me back. So 1 out of about 1,000 viewers, isn't great. No.
At least one lad likes you.
Yeah, I suppose that's the bonus, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Of course.
If we were to look at the positives and take the positives out of it, there's one fella who likes me. But Cillian, you have a selection today in the Ultima. Tell me about it.
I do, and I was planning on waiting sort of, well, it's the handicaps, I suppose the weights aren't out yet. We have the entries, but it's a race that Irish horses generally don't win. I know Fast or Slow was only just beaten last year by Corach Rambler, but usually it's I think it's 2006 and Tony Martin, the last time Ireland won it. So in keeping with that theme, I've gone with Chianti Classico for Kim Bailey in the race. I think it seems to have been the plan since he was electric really on Chase and debut over in Chepstow when he beat Pulliger Green off a mark of 133 in a novice handicap. He's a savage jumper of a fence, and he continued that improvement over fences when he won in Ascot over 3 miles. Didn't win by as far that day, but like it was a very, very good race that he won. He won it off a mark of 141, got raised another pound, then went to Kempton and got beaten by a Kempton specialist, really, Phlegmatic from the Skeltons. And I don't know, did Harry Cobden give him a real hard ride that day? Like, it was more an education. Just he was kept wide throughout, and it was just give him a sighter of his fences and just build his confidence. And I think from reading quotes from Kim Bailey that were on the road to Cheltenham on Twitter, like, it seems they want to go to the Ultimate. They've entered him in a couple other races, but it's just sort of a backup in case the ground wasn't right the day of the Ultimate. I suppose, like, looking at him, I'd say he'd be fine on anything bar really real soft stuff. So that hopefully should be fine. And then they've skipped the Coral Trophy that's on this Saturday. For what reason, I don't know. Like, I know you all want a Cheltenham winner, but like the Coral Trophy is worth a lot more money than the Ultimate. So it's interesting that they have skipped that and turned down the potential prize money on thing there. But like Kim Bailey had said as well, and I'd seen it before I saw the quotes, I was thinking to myself that he does have a similar profile to Happy Go Lucky, and he was just beaten in the race a few years ago. So look, it's a race for English horses, and even there, like, he's got an official rating now of 143, and I'd say he should be a bit better than that.
Yeah.
There's still room for improvement. He's only 7, and like, he's only had 3 starts over fences, 10 career starts, 3 of them were in bumpers. And like, I know he disappointed at the festival last year, but like it was on real soft ground. It was Bartlett is tough on young horses, and he only had 3 runs over hurdles when he ran there. So I do think that there is definitely scope for improvement, and like he does have limited experience, but he jumps so well that
Yeah.
I think he should be able to overcome that.
Yeah, I'm a small bit envious of you, Cillian.
Why?
Just talking about the horse there, handicaps, I haven't really looked at them at all, but I couldn't pick many holes in Shanty Classico there. To be honest, I think it's a quite good selection. I'd be quick to call you out, if I wasn't in agreement with you. But I definitely do think that that is a good selection. To be honest, and I had a look through the trends as well shortly beforehand just to see if he fitted them and whatnot, to see if there was any chinks in him, in comparison to previous winners of the race, and there doesn't seem to be either. So it looks extremely solid. He ran in January, so he'll have a nice 2-month period before the festival, which is a perfect sort of
Yeah.
prep for it, you'd imagine. And again, like he's been brilliant over fences this year. So it is very hard to pick faults in it. And at 10-1 there, it's a nice selection, and it's a nice one to have on side at this stage, because he's one that I think, like a young improving type like that, people are going to latch onto him as we get closer to the festival. I'd be surprised if he went off 10-1. Probably won't go too much shorter either at the
He's
same
one that
time.
I'd say like go off. I'd say he go off 5-6 to 1, to be honest.
One, yeah, he
Um,
could be
and
the favorite for
and
it.
he's definitely going to run it, which is
Yeah,
the main thing. And like if you did want none or no bet waste of time, in my view, 7-1 with Betfair and Bowers, take the 10s or Bet365 or
take the
Sky
10.
or 11s for 5 places, and you can back him each way, and he won't be out of the first 5 anyway. And I'd say there's a really good chance he's going to win it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
hopefully it adds to a solid team so far.
yeah,
Hopefully
yeah,
it might
very
add
solid.
one more to it, maybe. We'd be
Mm,
happy enough with 5 each. So we'll
yeah,
see where we land in the next couple of weeks anyway.
yeah, we will indeed. But no, fair play, Cillian. That's a nice one to have there, and the very best of luck with it. But that's all from us. We'll see you now for the time being. Thanks very much for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
It's Honeysuckle and Rachel.